live? I'm live. Hey, okay, how's it going, big noobs? It looks like the stream is working. Love to see that. Let me quickly hide the screen and post the stream to the Discord server. Okay, what is up, big noobs? How's it going? How's it going? Okay, I think we're good. Let's hop in. Let me just make sure that the stream is actually public and not unlisted. That would be kind of funny. Okay, I think we're good. What's up, Igor? What's up, Krilla? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, the music's a little bit loud in my ears. Let me turn it down a little bit for me. Is the music loud for you guys? Like, is it overpowering my voice? I kind of forgot to check that whenever I fixed my microphone. Atlantean City! Oh, we're about to get route free. Bro, I chose like the worst time to stream. Bro, look at this! I could have had Chestnut Town and Atlantean, damn it! Okay, Atlantean. But yeah, how's it going, big noobs? Also, Thinkrun, for another 19 months membership. What an absolute big noob, big nerd, and big simp. How's it going, man? Hello, Baldy. Looking much better now? Yeah, I like it. I mean, there's a little bit of stubble coming through. I don't think the camera really picks it up well. It just looks like I have like a little bit of like my face is like orange red and my like cheeks are like a little bit gray. I don't think the camera really picks it up well. Music's fine. Okay, good. Good to know. I need to put some boosts on. I've got to do that. You got your first ever Gamma Fabergé last night. It was a red one. Hey, I got one as well. The exact same color. What's... Damn. Could be worse. Could have been Route 8. True. True. Let's put a couple hours on. I'm not gonna put Rubber on today. I don't really need the corruptedodds. I just want the gammers. Do you still play Pokemon? Yes, I play Pokemon Showdown. No, not Showdown. Champions. I haven't really played in a couple of days, though. I need to hop back on. But yeah. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. What's up, No File? How's it going? Could be worse, could be Route 8. What's up, man? What's up, Emmanuel? What's up, Shin? How's it going? How's it going? Do you know if we can get Snowell and Tundrulon? Do you mean if you can evolve them? Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe. Who knows? Who's to say? Who's to say? What is the worst route to egg hunts? Probably 3, right? I would personally say 3. Route 8 isn't the worst. I think 3 is by far the worst. Route 4 isn't great either because eggs can spawn in patches of grass. But on Route 3, patches of grass actually cut off your way to get to eggs. So I think it's Route 3, definitely. Also, Tristan could another 2. It's tradition. Okay, man. Okay. Yeah, it was in the last stream, I think. It was like yesterday's stream. Let me scroll down. Right here. I got this yesterday. Not bad, not bad. No, I'm not complaining. Do repels work on the Cargos? If we just want to grind out eggs? No. The sorry, my knuckles just ate. The repels only work on the grass encounters. If you use repels, you won't get encounters from the grass, but you still will get the cargo encounters from the eggs. If you're hunting for the eggs, it might honestly just be worth knocking out the cargos that you encounter. You do get eggs for knocking them out, if I have my camera. Every Kaego that you knock out will give you 5 eggs. So if you've got like a strong Loomian that can one-shot them, it honestly might just be worth knocking them out. I don't think it really saves you much time load, to be honest. Like, by the time you run away from an encounter, you can probably get 5 more eggs. So I honestly, it's about the same. I guess it just matters if you have a Loomian that can knock it out in one shot. Make sure that you're using a Loomian that has no, like, pop-up ability as well. Like, make sure they have, like, no pop-up ability, like a boast or whatever. It's probably about the same, give or take, I guess. You found a gamma today and still have your hair. What the heck, man? You still have Minecraft? I haven't played Minecraft for a long time. But it's probably still on this PC. I don't think I got rid of it. Venusaur is good at it. Venom Slash has no animation and type effectiveness. Plus Power Claw mean you can't crit. Oh yeah, true. That would be really good. Like, get rid of, like, as much RNG as possible. I guess Venom Slash can still poison low, right? No, wait. Does Venom Slash have a critical hit chance and a poison chance, or is it just critical hit chance? I think Primal Slash might be better, right? But it's dying. Yeah, but won't the poison pop-up still happen even if it dies? I don't actually remember if it does or not. I don't remember if it does. It doesn't? Okay. If that was the case, though, I guess you could run Primal Slash. That would be the exact same, right? I don't think these are ancient type, so that would also work. Minecraft Loomian mods will someday get a Dreggodyne update. Yeah, I haven't checked out, like, any mods on Minecraft. I like a vanilla Minecraft. That's just like with most games, to be honest. I don't really, like, play that many modded games or, like, ROM hack games. I would rather just play, vanilla versions, to be honest. Like Minecraft, like, the only game that I've really modded is, like, Lethal Company, I think. And that is it. I just don't really care to, like, mod games, to be honest. What happened to the park? This isn't the Immunity event, Miguel. The Immunity event will be happening sometime after Route 9. This is basically like the delayed Easter event that we delayed a while ago. It just so happens to have rainbow reskins in it. Doing rainbow reskins for this year was a little bit easier. Oh, I should say a lot easier than making unique reskins, having them modeled, having them animated, and then put into the game, compared to just a retexture. That's why this has rainbows. So this like took no time away from Route 9. Is it not Miguel? You said my name wrong. To be fair, that's kind of gonna happen regardless. I'm really bad at pronouncing people's names. How do you say it, Len? You told me I say it wrong. What's the correct version, Len? Miguel? Miguel? Miguel. Miguel. I was close. I was not. I was not at all. Where did I get that mute gun? This is from the Discord giveaways. If you join the official Loomian Legacy Discord server, Xerxia posts these giveaways once a week. I know that the mute gun has been around for a while. Is it worth me doing like a YouTube shop? I swear I get like 50 people asking me where I got this mute gun from every stream. It's Miguel? 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 Is that what it is? Miguel? Miguel. Miguel. Okay, got it. Got it. It's just a silent U, man. Silent letters are hella gonna confuse me. I can't really say anything about that Frozen. Hopefully. That's all I can say, really. What is the rarest Loomian in this event? The Gamma Partial Rainbow Fabergé Kayago. That is the rarest reskin in this event. Heck no, Brads. Heck no, we're not doing that. Wrong streamer, man. Wrong streamer. What happened to Cosmere? Have we just combined Cosmere with Lumunity? I don't actually remember. That might just be what we're doing now. Cosmere and Lumunity might just be combined. Bold luck today? Hopefully. I mean, I'm not gonna complain if I get anything good. I remember dying and spectated my brother as soon as I started spectating. He was just in the back rooms. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of how Lethal Company goes sometimes. What are the odds of finding a Gamma Fabergé with the Gleam Charm and Busan? Like a normal Gamma Fabergé, like the red, green, blue one? 300 multiplied by 640. Your Gamma odds with Game Passes and Boosts will be 640, 1 in 164. And the normal Fabergé odds are 300. So those two numbers, you just multiply them together. So 300 multiplied by 640. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Is it like 180,000 or something? I feel like I might be like way over. I might have done bad math. I might have done like really bad math there. I mean, we haven't had an event for a while, or that's also fine. Like, if you don't want to play the event, that's completely fine. These are mostly to like give you something to do while we're working on the next story update. Like, if you don't want to play it and like you just want to play the story updates, that's completely fine. Like, we're not gonna hold it against you. Like, oh, you want to play in our update? What the heck? Why? Like, we're not gonna get mad at you for not wanting to play an event. But there are people that do want something to do in the game at the very least while they wait for the next update. The majority of our player base will usually play for like a story update, and then they'll like basically just not touch the game. Like, they might check in on it every now and then. They'll usually play the story update, and then they'll go play other games while they wait for the next story update, which is completely fine. I mean, yeah, I'm mostly waiting for the PvP updates to start doing PvP videos again. We just like are putting the PvP seasons on hold until after Route 9. Why did I remove Fire Breath from Zulong? Well, Zulong is always, every single season is the #1 most used Loomian, and it isn't close. That is mostly because Zulong is really good in PvP, but mainly because Zulong is very popular. It's a fan favorite Loomian. And its win rate is higher than 50%. Like, if someone brings Zulong to a battle, it is winning more than 50%. And is really strong, so might as well like nerf it a little bit. It's still really good. Like, I don't think anyone could say Zulong is bad now, right? Like, Zulong is still great. I don't want to go to Route 3, man. Zulong is literally Charizard. Kinda, I guess. I guess you could say that. Zulong ain't even the second best starter. In what, PvP, or are we talking like designs? Design-wise, Zulong takes the kick. Also, my #2 has always been Zulong and Luminami design-wise, and the remodel Luminami, man, it looks good. It looks good. If we're talking PvP, Luminami is probably the best, I mean, definitely the best starter, right? The second best starter... It's changed a lot, to be honest. It has definitely changed a lot. Katab is very good in specific metagames where, like, Krakaloa isn't popular. Vesperatu was very, very good. Very good. Until this secret ability got changed. I still think it's good, it's just definitely just underrated. Himber is really good. Like, Himber is like a weird one, to be honest. I think Himber is really good. I do think it's a little bit underrated, to be honest, though. I think restrictive armor or shields, Himber is great. It basically can survive a hit from almost anything in the game. I like it. Yeah, I think we've already got a list of some bugs that we're trying to fix, think. I'm not sure when the update will be live. Maybe tomorrow or the day after. We got, like, some bugs that we gotta fix. I thought you stayed with the nerf because you said the drag. Oh, yeah. The main part was low light. It doesn't really make sense for Zulong to breathe fire. It isn't a fire-breathing dragon. It's like a weather. That's why I got Typhoon instead. Why did Ikazune lose Fashion fully? People really don't like double pivot on a lot of things, especially if that Loomian is strong. So... I think Eurosnack used to have Fade Away and Baffle. I think now it only has Baffle, I think. Ikazune lost one of its pivot options. I think it's healthy for the game. Ikazune doesn't need it. Ikazune is still good. It's just that now you might see less boot Ikazunes. You'll probably end up seeing more, like, magnify Ikazunes, I guess. What is my rarest find? I don't know. Evelyn. I don't really keep track of that stuff, so I have no idea. I'm gonna pass on that, Cameron. I'm gonna pass on that. Are dual soul bursts gonna be a thing, like X and Y, like Mega X and Ys? I don't know. I feel like most Loomians don't need that. I'm not sure, Lo. I don't think so, but I guess we haven't, like, fully decided on that. How many rainbow eggs do I have? Let's see. I think it's like 6,300s? 6,400s? 6,400 almost. Not bad. We're wanting Icicle Y with auto tailwind. Please no. Please. We don't want it. Please. But it learns all of the elemental chomps. Oh yeah, but like chomping and breathing fire is, I think, is a little bit different. A little. Oh my god, there's so many eggs over there. I would say it's a little bit different. Also, the chomps aren't anywhere near as strong as, like, the fire breath equivalents. So I think it's all good. What am I saving for? I'm gonna be buying a lot of the Luminami reskins. I'll probably do a video buying like 1,000 Luminami reskins sometime. You should add remote rallying. That honestly would be a pretty cool update. That would be kind of nice. I'll put it on the list of things that will eventually come back to you. Eventually. Is there still gonna be a Lumunity event? Yeah, sometime after Route 9. I'm just not sure when or how long after Route 9 it'll be. Rallying from a PC or a Game Pass phone would be nice. True. I guess it would, I don't know, like, where would the button be, though? Would it just be, like, in your Loomians? Like, there's Lumicare here? Like, maybe there's Rallying Plus here or something? Because I don't think we want to keep adding more buttons up top. That's going to get, like, too many. Might as well add an update to the Dream Team Builder in that list. Like what? Dream Team Builder for what? Or what does the Dream Team's needs? I feel like a Dream Team queue system would be nice, to be honest. It's just that we don't want too many queue systems, because then you're gonna like be waiting multiple minutes just to get one battle, which nobody wants. Like, we've got random queue, we've got rank queue whenever rank queue is whenever ranked is live. And then we've got like a competitive queue, which is basically ranked queue, but no points on the line. I feel like that competitive queue should be Dream Team's queue. But then it's like, okay, which Dream Team do we use? I don't think we need a Dream Team queue option for experimental or casual. I feel like the Dream Team queue would just be competitive rule set. I don't make the colors. Miguel. I don't make the colors. Please add glams and gammas to Dream Teams. Oh, you mean like alphas and gammas? I mean, you can import alphas and gammas into Dream Teams, which I think is good enough for right now. I think is good enough. It's very annoying to build stuff on there. Like, something common that would happen would be my team needs removal, so I have to go on the wiki and look at a list. Let me search by moves in the builds. Are you talking about, like, experimental mode? Is that what you're talking about? Like, how you can't see the list of items, you have to, like, put in the items and then it'll show you something? Will VGC type PvP ever happen? You mean like tournaments? Or are you talking about like double battles? There's a couple of different ways I can interpret that. Like, double battle rank seasons will be happening at some point, every now and then. I don't know if we'll have any like official tournaments. It seems awful to set up, to be honest. I don't know like how we would do it. Are mints confirmed? Yeah, basically. Also, just Duncan the 2. Have you talked to the second programmer yet? Yes, I have. Yes, that's all I'm gonna say. Yes, I have. It's more so to let you type a move and it shows all the Loomians that learn that move. Oh, like an index, basically. I don't know how we would do that. I don't know what the best... I don't know, like, if it would ever be worth doing that, to be honest. I don't even, like, know, like, what a clean way would be to do that without making it just look really messy. I'm probably gonna say that's not gonna happen. It just seems like a lot of effort when, like, probably very few people are going to use that function. Yeah, that is just not going to happen, Kara. Like, the dream teams just took a long time to set up, so like doing anything to like alter it at all, especially redesigning it, definitely not gonna happen. I think dream teams with how it's set up right now is perfectly fine. I just think there should be like some type of queue system to find matches easier. Like I think experimental modes or completely hacked mode, that being like 2v2s, like you have to find people in a server to do it, is fine, because those are like fun game mode type of things, they're not like very serious. I think like for the competitive one though, should have a queue. Be opening up the Babs wiki. I mean, yeah, but that's just how it is. I think that is fine. I think that's completely fine. I know it sucks, but there's just not a good way to do it in the game. You want a queue system for raids? That would be cool. That would be kind of cool. Did I get anything good this event? We got a Gamma Reds Faberge yesterday. So I would say, yeah, pretty good. I would say, yeah. Can we please get ability changing, not just secret ability? Well, yeah, that was the idea. The idea was normal ability capsules, which cycles back and forth between your normal abilities, and then a secret ability patch, which lets you change the secret ability. They will probably eventually come to the game. I'm not entirely too sure when, and I'm not entirely too sure how we're gonna implement it yet. But Minslow are confirmed, and we know exactly how they're gonna work. I don't know about that one, no file. I can't just hire people, unfortunately. My eye, man, I got an eyelash in my eye, I think. Yeah, I think that's my rarest finds in this event. I don't know if that's my rarest find, period, though. Actually, no, that definitely isn't. That definitely isn't, because I have a Rainbow Gamma Eliguana. I got this, which is probably that might be my rarest finds ever. I got Rainbow Gamma Terridescent from the year before that one. Those might be my rarest finds? I don't know. Oh, my eye, man. There's Rainbow Wisp Hider, which is what? 1 in 125 for the Wisp, 640 for the Gamma, and 1 in 10 for Pider. I think this is technically rarer, isn't it? I think this is technically rarer. 125 multiplied by 10 is 1250. Multiplied by 640. That's rarer than 640,000. Yeah, I did find a gleaming secret ability Mauermark, or the pre-evolution Wild Isle. I do have that one. This one, that's what? 256 multiplied by 128 multiplied by the encounter odd, which I want to say is like 1 in 30. Yeah, I have a lot of rare finds. I have no idea what the rarest find is. Like, this is 1 in 100 multiplied by 640. That's female. Yeah, I have no idea. I honestly have no idea what my rarest thing is. I don't really keep track of it anymore. Okay, my eye is killing me. I gotta get this eyelash out. bulky soft water health amulet Luminami. Probably not worth it, because Luminami you generally use as a pivot option with like Flash on Flee. So when you use soft water, then you click Flash on Flee, you just lose your soft water. Probably not worth it. I need ability capsules badly. I rallied 5 rush hour alpha terracults yesterday. Damn. That is unlucky. Ow. Yeah, we'll eventually get ability changing items. Eventually. Okay, I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't wake up. I only woke up a couple hours ago. My sleep schedule is so bad. It's so bad. What's up, Gamma Faberge Kaego? You might find me? I already did. What do you mean? I already did. Yesterday, you're late, man. You're late. You're green? I don't want the green one, man. Nobody wants the green one. The only ones that matter are the red and the blue ones, man. What items are those? What, the ability changing items? They don't exist yet. Are those earbuds good? I like them so far. I haven't played a lot of like competitive games though yet, so I need to like go play like Arc Raiders and see how they are with 3D sounds. Like how good is hearing footsteps? Okay, if I can hear footsteps, can I tell like what position they're coming from? I haven't tried them in that capacity yet. I would imagine they're fine. Like these are like the like if you watch like CS:GO like big gaming competitive like tournaments, they use something similar to these. They're IEMs in ear monitors. They're not like your typical earbuds. I thought I'd try them because I've always worn like the big bulky headset. My Astro F40s is what I had. They finally died on me. Like they're just crackling nonstop. And turns out they don't actually make the Astro F40s anymore, so I'm screwed. I'm also a big lover of wired headphones, earphones. Like I don't want the Astro F40s. I don't want wireless, man. I want wired. Wired is king, okay? I don't want no wireless headphones. I only have one pair of wireless earbuds, and it's for like whenever I'm outside. That's it. If I'm at my computer low, I want a wired every time. Why would I not? No offense, but headset dents, more obvious, especially if you're bald. Well, I mean, yeah, but who cares about that? I'm not that what's the right word? I'm not that self-conscious about myself having a headphone dent. Who cares? But I mean, to be honest, I did get my mileage out of my last headset, my Astro A40s. I had those for like 10 years. The Astro A40s are so good because you get like a little Astro mix amp. So you can connect it to your PC and to your PlayStation or your Xbox. And you can have one headset for both of them, and you don't need to do anything. You have to like unplug them to plug them in. It's great. I haven't really played on console low for a long time, so that part doesn't actually matter anymore. Did I get anything good? I got this yesterday. If you're talking about this stream, we haven't gotten anything yet. I think they only make Astro A50s, A20s, and A10s. Yeah, I don't know why they stopped production on the Astro A40s. Like, those are so good. And now I just can't get any more. They're really good because the ear cups are magnetic. You can just pop them off and switch them out, which is great. Oh, here. I still have them like under my desk. Astro AirPods are great. Okay, these ear cups are kind of nasty now because I've had them for so long, but the ear cups, they just pop right off. They're magnetic. You can just switch them out. Easy peasy. But yeah, now they just don't make them anymore, so that sucks. I still have them. I might use them for thumbnails still. Because I have pretty big ears. Like, my ears kind of stick out a little bit, so I don't know. I'm just used to, like, wearing a headset for thumbnails. They should, like, make you get 10 eggs per kill. I think it's fine, man. I think it's fine. I've heard of them. I currently use the HyperX Cloud Freeze, and they're so bulky and uncomfortable. That's what a lot of people say about the Astro AirPods, but because I've worn them for 10 years, to be honest, they're really light for me. Like, wearing any headphones that aren't, like, bulky just doesn't feel like I'm wearing headphones for some reason. They feel too light and, like, cheap, kinda. But yeah, the earphones that I'm using now, the IEMs, these are the Super Mix 4s. They're pretty expensive for what they are, but I mean, they're pretty comfortable. So far, I like them. I will say, though, I'm not a big fan of, like, earbuds, like the ones that go inside of your ears, unless they wrap around your ears. These ones wrap around, like, the back of your ear, and they go in, like, kind of upside down. Those are fine. Like, normal earbuds do not stay in my ears. I'm just not a fan of them at all. You're the real Gamma Dreggodyne? Thanks, man. Thanks. You got the G522 headset? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure those are popular, right? Is that the one where, like, they have blue ear cups and they have, like, a microphone that's, like, attached and it comes down? Pretty sure that's the exact same one that I had before my Astros. Kind of like the beard look. I mean, I can't grow a good beard yet. My beard, like, for, like, my chin, like, there's just a massive U here, like, right here. I get a little bit in the middle, and it's, like, super patchy. It's fine, though. I got a purple headset, and your mic is detachable. Nice. The Astros have a detachable one as well. I never use that microphone. Sea Drake saddle, please. I definitely want to do more saddles. We haven't really, like, done many recently. Oh, my throat is still kind of messed up. You had wired earbuds, and they were magnetic. Those are pretty cool. Why do you shave? I mean, I got lazy because I haven't, like, streamed or done any videos requiring my face cam for, like, a few months. So I just got lazy and I just didn't want to shave. That's, like, the only reason why I didn't shave. But now that we're back, especially with Route 9 hopefully coming out, it's probably a good idea to start shaving, I guess. So I don't look homeless, like, is also another thing as well. Do you know why the Dusket saddle is different when it's the Halloween Dusket? There's probably a reason for it. I don't know why, though. Make Rainbow Whimper a thing? That would... I am not denying it. It would be cool. I just don't make the reskins, man. So you're talking to the wrong guy, man. I can't do anything about that. They should make it so Loomians can wear accessories. That would take a lot of work. It would be cool. I'm not gonna deny it. It sounds like a lot of work, though. Jimmy does all the work and development this game. Whoa. I don't know about that one. Hey! Well, Makaru is different, because that's like a unique, like, story. I guess you could call it a reskin. Not really. You got a Gleaming Secret Ability Stratosaur. Nice. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. You've been hunting for 3 days and you still haven't gotten a Gamma Luminame. How many Luminames have you bought? And have you been buying the Luminames with a Gleaming boost turned on? Yes. Okay. I guess it depends like how many you bought, I guess, Lon. A Gamma Rainbow Luminami is like 1 in 640. So if you bought like more than that, that's a little unlucky. You hunted for 34 hours and you only got 4 Gamma Rays. What are Gamma Rays? Am I dumb? What the heck are Gamma Rays? You spent 11,000 eggs and you got your first Gamma Gleam Luminami with that. I mean, that's lucky. That's pretty lucky. If I have 15,000 eggs, should I buy all 3 Luminamis at once? That's up to you. If you have the PC box to buy 300 Luminamis, I guess you could. It depends on what you're after. Like, if you're only hunting for, like, 1 Luminami and you want extra eggs to go for, like, the discs, maybe batches, I guess. You spent 10,000 eggs so far, no gleaming yet. So how rare would that be? 10,000 would buy you 200? That is unlucky, I think. Is that 200? I think that's 200, right? It's a little unlucky, man. Any luck so far? In this stream, we just got an Alpha Gleam. This stream, we haven't gotten, like, anything super great low. Like, this was what we just got. Not bad, not good low. This is the best find that we've gotten so far. I got this in yesterday's stream. How many boosts do you use for 100? It's 10 seconds each, so you need 1,000 seconds. Which is... Bro, I'm so bad. I don't want to do math right now. What's 10,000 seconds? It's like 18 minutes or something, right? I think. Two and a half hours? I don't think it's that much, man. I think it's like 18-ish minutes. I don't think giving a starter a reskin is fair. Oh, why not? Oh, why not? What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean get it without frozen? Huh? Oh, wait, you're not talking to me. I have no idea. For 200 Luminamis, you need about 34 minutes. Okay. They said 100 though, not 200s. Everyone's been wanting a starter reskin since the start of the game. I mean, yeah, people have definitely been wanting starter reskins like the entire time. I think it's fine. I think people really like the Luminami reskin. I have not spent any eggs yet, I think. I'm saving them all for the Luminami so I can do a video on it. It's unfair because you didn't get the gamma yet. Get better RNG, Linkari. It's that simple, man. Just get better RNG. Do you have a favorite Loomian? I really like Zulong. Zulong is definitely my #1 Loomian. I really like Luminami. There's a lot of really good Loomian designs, though. Like, I don't think I hate any Loomian designs, but I'm kind of biased. I work on the game, obviously. I kind of like every Loomian. I think my favorites probably gotta be Zulong, Luminami, especially the remodel. So good. So good. I like Ragoon. Ragoon is definitely underrated. I love my Ragoon. I like Sumobito. Sumobito is very cool. It's weird, but it's cool. Eliguana and Geklo I like. Chartika's design is pretty cool. I mean, Solch is cool. Volcaloa I love. I mean, Volcaloa's design is awesome. Can't deny that. His back feet are a little bit weird, though, I will say. Gobademic I like. Meditoad I love. Meditoad's definitely one of my favorites. I don't know. I can't really, like, narrow it down. I think my top 3 Loomians probably have to be Zulong, Luminami, and Meditoad, I would probably say. Those are probably my 3 top Loomians. My 3 favorites. But I don't, like, dislike any Loomians. You're not shaving your heads? Well, Kari, I guess no gamma for you, man. No gamma. Looking good, man? I know. I always do. I always do, man. Dimpire? I like Dimpire. It's weird. Like, if every Loomian design was cool or edgy, then everything, then it would get pretty bland. You need, like, some weird Loomians to balance it out. Dimpire design, yes, is very weird, very strange, but that's what makes it work. Same for, like, Vesperatu. Vesperatu is a pretty weird looking thing, but it works. But it works. I don't know. I think some designs need to be like fairly weird to try and like balance out the game. No offense, but I hate Luminami. What do you mean? What do you mean? Ban him. Okay, get him out of here. We don't tolerate Luminami hate around here. Zulong feels like the Charizard of Loomian. I mean, you could say that. But I don't think Zulong has gotten, like, any, like favoritism compared to the other starters. Right? Like, Zulong design-wise is definitely the most popular. I think the most popular starter picked was Feevine. It's been a while since we've checked it, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Feevine is still the #1 picked. But I think out of all of the final evolutions for starters, Zulong is by far the most popular. But I don't think it's gotten any favoritism. Like, it hasn't got multiple forms like Charizard X, Charizard Y. It hasn't gotten like Gigantamax forms before the other Kanto starters. PvP-wise, it's not even the best. Like, okay, in Pokemon, Venusaur is better than Charizard's. If we're talking about Megas, okay, Charizard Y is better than Venusaur. But still, like, Zulong is good in PvP, but Luminami has always been king of PvP. And, like, Tatab and Vesperatu have, like, popped up every now and then to maybe take its throne. Yeah, Luminami, I would say, has definitely gotten more favoritism than Zulong. But that's the thing, though, like, Zulong, balancing-wise, is a, like, what would you call it? It's like a sweeper, like, it's kinda glass cannon-like, I guess. Not exactly, but it's like offensive. Because Luminami is, like, so well-rounded, like, is an all-arounder, minus speed, but, like, you're bulky on both sides, you can be offensive on both sides. Like, Luminami is just, like, the perfect Loomian for people to use to get into PvP. That is, like, Luminami's, like, its reason, basically. It is very easy to slap it on any and every team, and it will do something for you, which I think is good. Like, it doesn't excel, it isn't, like, completely broken, it isn't an unfair Loomian. It is just a great Loomian for anyone to slap on their team, I would say. Now, I will say, in some specific metagames, it is definitely better than it is in others. But I don't think it's ever broken. Zulong got its first remodel. Well, I think that was because we did, the mount, right? Did Zulong get remodeled during the same time it got its mount? I don't remember. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. I want to say it was because of the mount, but that's because we had the snake game for it. That's because of the trained icon sites. The trained icon just takes over the secret ability one. I'm not entirely too sure why we did it like that, but if you search in your PC box for secret abilities, it will show up low. It will be highlighted. I like the design. Well, I mean, the Luminami design hasn't really changed. It's just like now it has a updated model. Its old model was definitely outdated. We can all agree, right? What was my favorite meta game in Loomian Legacy? That one's tough. The best meta game, I don't remember all of them because they kind of all blend into one now. I feel like the metagames flip-flop back and forth. Is like, okay, one season is like very stall heavy, very like bulky orientated, and then the other season is like the next season isn't like super offensive because it's like a new offensive threat in the metagame, and it just like goes back and forth between them. Like, okay, I guess I'll nerf the new strong guy. Then it goes like to very stall meta. I don't know. I don't know what I would consider my favorite metagame. I just don't remember any differences between them. I get paid mostly based off like commission based. I get paid based on how much work I do. Season 0. Season 0 was definitely not balanced. It was kind of fun though. I got a lot of Halo for using like Imperior, Weaselin. What else did I use? Imperior, Weaselin, Deladrix, I think maybe. I don't actually remember about that one. I think I used... Oh, no, that's what it was. I used Meditoad, Imperior, and Weaselin. I got a lot of hate for using those, but what do people want, man? They want me to make the game balanced, but they don't want me to use the Loomians to see like if they're broken or how they're potentially broken. What do you want from me, man? How do you expect me to like balance the game if I can't use the Loomians? I could tell immediately Imperior was broken. It was so easy, like, okay, my Astros is being threatened by this one Loomian. Send an Imperior. If I get rid of them, if I trade Imperior for like my Astros counter, Astros wins. Season 0's best archetype was a combination of 2 field effects. Yeah, I don't know how that happens. I mean, Auto Bane of Haste and the first edition of Fog was definitely broken. So, yeah. Yeah. I think it's fine though to have like a complete free-for-all season every now and then. It is super chaotic, but I don't know. Every now and then I think is kind of fun. But like, imagine having Season 0 every single season with like no bans. That would not be fun. It would get very old very fast. Like having a Season 0 for like 2 months I think is more than enough. Depends on your definition of fun. Well, I guess it depends on like your playstyle. Like if you really don't like going up against stall, a specific meta like favors stall, you're not gonna have a fun time. That's just how it goes. I think right now though there is like a good balance between every playstyle. Like, yes, some playstyles are going to be better in specific metagames, but I think right now it's like not too bad, right? I mean, yeah, stall sucks. Nobody likes playing against stall. Like when during Season 0, if I went up against a stall team, I would forfeit, go next. I would rather lose all of the points immediately, because by the time that I play the stall battle, if I win or if I lose, it would be faster just for me to forfeit and do like 5 different battles in that same time frame. But yeah, I don't know, like, well, is like stall really good right now? I haven't like actually been like checking recently. Stall is a matchup fish? I mean, yeah, kinda. But even if you don't have like a good matchup, all you need is for like the opponent to make a couple of mistakes. Because if they make a mistake, it is easy for you to punish them, whereas if you make a mistake, it's less so because you're team is so bulky generally. Like, you can take... Like, you can make a mistake and not really be punished for it. I don't know where the remaining PvP players are hiding. I mean, yeah. I think we're mostly just waiting for new rank season. There's nothing to, like, grind for. There's no reason to, like, do PvP right now unless you just want to do some fun, weird hackmons, I guess. What happened to the Easter Bunny seller? You mean the event shop? They're on Route 6. Yeah, Soulburst Icicle is definitely never gonna be unbanned. I constantly have been getting told, like, hey, Soulburst Icicle wasn't that broken, you should unban it for the next season. Hell no! Hell no, that ain't getting unbanned. And then people want me to unban it for doubles. Hell no. Absolutely not. Oh, again, I'll show my eye again. Hell no. Why do you change it? Because this isn't an Easter event, because it's not during Easter anymore. So we changed it up a little bit, just so it kind of fits. You found the 6th Rainbow gammaodds yesterday? Damn, nice. I could not tell you value, Ams. I don't trade, so I could not tell you all. Okay, I think good now. Please unban Soulburst Icicle. Heck no. Heck no. I still think that auto Banefist, even in singles, is not fair. So I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I don't have the Roamer boost turned on today. I'm just going for the Gleamings. I've been wanting this for a while. We really need a battle again option for trainers. Like the reset legend button. I haven't played Legends. I'm assuming you mean Legends of Arceus. I haven't played it, so I don't know what you mean. You use Banefist on your Cosmiar just to disable Soulburst Icicle? That's kind of funny. Oh, soft reset roamers? For NPCs? Like the battleable? Aren't some trainers rebattleable already? Like, you just want that option for every NPC? Huh? I mean, I don't think it's difficult just to click on them again and do the battle over. It's basically the exact same thing. Where's your Doodle World? Bob Battler and Loomian? I don't know about that one, to be honest. I would be down low to like do I think it would be really cool to try and do something maybe for like raids or something. It would be nice if you could set up like a battle, like a challenge battle, and you can give other people a code to go up against like your challenge somehow. Maybe even like use some of your items or Loomians as rewards if people beat it. That's like an entire, like, super big project slow. That probably wouldn't happen, but I think it'd be cool. It would, like, offer more replayability a little bit, I guess, as well. I'm just usually not online whenever Doodle Worlds does admin abuses. I'm usually either busy, recording or doing something else or working on Loomian. Like, the timing is just not good for me, unfortunately. Maybe some type of tournament. I just don't know how tournaments would work, though. That is, like, the biggest issue. We can, like, there is no good way how to do a tournament system in-game using in-game features. There is only one way to do it. You start a tournament, people join your tournaments, and the entire tournament is played through back to back to back to back to back. That is the only way to do it. Like, having a tournament and then people are joining it, and then it's like, hey, your battle is gonna start at this time. And then you have to, like, it just, that I don't think would work. That would be super messy. There's, like, no good way to, like, really do it. I think the only way to do it is to have, like, everyone do the tournament in one go. And because of that, I don't think it's worth having an in-game tournament system. Because if we have it, like, set up, like, okay, guys, these two players, your battle is tomorrow at, I don't know, like, 4 PM. Okay, now whenever they try and rejoin, it has to try and put them in the same server to do their battle. Then if someone disconnects, does it just give you an auto loss immediately? What's the reconnecting rules? There's too many, like, things that you have to think about for that. I just don't think it's worth it. I think the unofficial tournament system is just way better. How about a ladder tournament? Like how Pokemon does for their global challenges? Basically just like ranked. That's kind of just how ranked is. I guess the only difference would be like you only get so many battles a day, I guess, right? Like, instead of having like infinite battles, it would be like, okay, this ranked season starts, you get 10 battles today. If you do all of them, I guess that could work. Like, that would probably be the best way to do it, I guess. It's like 45 battles max and 15 battles a day with everyone starting with the same elo. Yeah, like that could work, but that's not exactly like the tournament. That's not really a tournament system, is it? I don't think I would classify that as a tournament, but if we're gonna like do in-game tournaments, that would be the best way to do it. It's basically just like another rank system load, if you think about it. Yeah, daily quests would be nice. Daily quests would be huge. Hopefully someday we get something like that. Nobody mentions the trainer on Route 7. That's your go-to rebattleable. Yeah, I think just like the Olympian guy gives you way more XP. That's like the only difference. The Route 7 guy I think is good for money, and that might be it. Like, it's decent XP, I guess. Yeah, ranked isn't exactly the same though, because one, you can change your team, and two, you can do an infinite amount of battles, whereas someone else might only be able to do 5 a day or something, right? So there is key differences. There is key differences. Like, rank play in our game is mostly, like, honestly, if you think about rank in any game, Marvel Rivals, CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege, obviously, like, each rank has its own, like, skill. Like, you have to be good enough to get to that that rank in the first place. But I think at the end of the day, it's mostly just a time thing. Like in Loomian, not everyone is gonna get to ace. Your average player, your average Loomian Legacy player is not getting to ace. It is just a fact. That's just how it works. That's how every rank works. Your average Loomian player that plays PvP, like, might get to, I don't know, like, what are the rankings even? It's been a while, I don't even remember the rankings. Might get to, like, hyper or advance. Like, skill-wise. But getting to, like, ace, especially, like, number 1, I don't think there's, like, any skill difference between the number 1 player on the leaderboard and number 100s. That difference is just a time play. Like, how often can you play? Like, for the very first season of Rank, there was that one dude that spent, like, 24/7 playing the game, right? Like, actually played the game non-stop, always was doing battles. Yeah, I'm in a VIP server, Jack. To be fair, if you guys had a champion tier, like champions, that would be really cool. I mean, ace basically is that low, right? Like, isn't it kind of the exact same? Like, what's the difference between Pokemon's champion tier and ace? Like, to my knowledge, it's kind of the same. You've only gone to ace twice. Yeah, I mean, I can obviously get to ace in every rank. I haven't gotten every badge, so, like, some seasons I just don't have enough time to do it. Like, a lot of battles I just do for, like, videos. Like, in this season I didn't get to ace, this season I didn't get to ace, but the other two I did. Like, these ones I probably stopped because I just wasn't making that many PvP videos. It's all time based. Season 1 I stayed top 10 for the longest time after a few days of grinding. Exactly. Champions tier is top 300. Oh. So it would be like one above all in like Marvel Rivals. Well, I mean, that's kind of like the leaderboard is low, if you think about it. Like, the leaderboard is top 100 players. Like, okay, I understand what you mean, but I think the leaderboard is basically what is your champion tier. Like, there's definitely a difference between ace and leaderboard, right? Because ace, you get a badge, but top 100, you get a different badge. So I think it's already, like, kind of set up that way, to be honest. Like, if you end the season with top 100, you get a unique badge for it to prove that you were top 100s. Still doesn't feel rewarding enough. Well, don't you also get, like, don't you also get a title? Pretty sure you also get a title, so I don't really know what else we would do. Because you get a badge, you get a title. Like, I don't know what else you would do for that. For a crown PNG? Well, I mean, you get the crown for your Loomian, though, as well. You get the radiant effect for a Loomian. So, yeah. I feel like we give you enough if you're a leaderboard player. Oh, wait, I don't need to put repels on anymore. Will there be some non-PvP titles? Eventually, yeah, eventually. Our profile customization is pretty bare bones right now, to be honest. We've gone to Ace twice, and it was really hard for me because I'm not PvP or a hunter. I mean, yeah, like I said, the average the average Loomian player will not make it to Ace. To get to ace, I think you only need like a 30% win rate, but the average player isn't getting that. Tremendous. Tristan going to load 5. You just bought 500 Vambats and 200 Snowcubs and got 1 Secret Ability Snowcub and 1 Secret Ability Vambat, a Gamma Vambat and 3 Alpha Snowcubs. That's pretty good, I guess. That's pretty good. Not bad. I appreciate the dono, Tristan. You didn't need to donate low to tell me that. Just saying, man, I feel like you're kind of wasting your money, man. Save it. I still appreciate it, low. Even if you're a big noob. Low 30s if you play a gazillion games. For what? Oh, low 30% if you play infinitely. Yeah. So like, I would say it's pretty easy for people to grind to ace. But at the same time, it is mostly okay. Skill-wise, you still have to be like somewhat good at the game to get there. And then I would say the majority of the thing is you need a lot of time to do it. It is somewhat grindy. But that's why like the months are that's why the seasons are 2 months long. I think 2 months is like pretty good for a season. Because you don't, if you're not very good at the game, but you have like a decent amount of time, you can easily grind to ace with 2 months, I would say. You don't have to play every single day, all day to get there. If you're going for like number 1 on the leaderboard, then that's a different story. Floygon is an artist that we've had for a while. I mean, yeah, more titles. I mean, we'll eventually add more profile stuff, don't worry. I think for ranked, if you reach a rank, you can't get knocked out of the rank. I would disagree, because let's put it this way. If I grind to ace, which is 1200 points, and I have like 1201, and I lose a battle and I go down to 1200, I could now just keep clicking forfeit. My rank is never go down, but your rank is gonna get inflated now. So like, I don't think that could be a thing. That would cause more problems than what you're trying. Like, the thing that you're trying to fix isn't a problem to begin with, so I don't think it's worth trying to do that. Like, we can definitely improve our rank system, but I don't think that's the way you do it. Like, I think how you would fix our rank system is maybe give you a little bit more points if you win, the higher your rank is. Like, I think whenever you get to, like, hyper, you start winning as much as you lose. I think you probably should get a little bit more for winning than you lose for losing. And then also, like, if you're trying to go for top 100s, you start heavily getting punished. Like, you start getting, like, 1 or 2 points if you're, like, top 1, like, 2,000 points. That is kind of a problem, but that's mostly in place so you don't, like, get to 9,999 points. So, I don't know. I don't think it would really change much. I think, like, whenever you get hyper and ace, you should get a little bit more points than what you currently do when you win. And that's probably all I would change. Should I keep the secret abilities and alphas? Or just use the gamma? I mean, might as well keep them, right? When we get mints, you can also mint them over as well to make them PvP viable. People want more points depending on how high your opponent rank is. Because if you're ace and you play against me and I'm hyper, and if I beat you, you will lose more points because you lost this one in hyper tier, not in ace. That, I think, I don't know. that could be like made a little bit closer together, so you don't like lose as much as well. But yeah, I think for the most part, the rank system is fine. It is like pretty bare bones, but that's all that a rank system really needs. There's no point to like trying to overcomplicate it. But I think there are like some values that need a little bit of tweaking. Or it just like right now the rank system works fine. I think to make it feel a little bit more fair low and a little bit like less punishing would be a good change. What's up, Buck? How's it going, man? How's it going? Will mints allow Loomians to have totem stats? Not all of them, Penguin. If the Loomian species can lead a rally, so like your drip, like, okay, Luminami reskin's a bad option because you can just already get mints on it, but totemize stats on it. What's a good example? These Kayago reskins. Perfect. Like, this Kayago reskin only can have normal stats, they can't have totemized stats. If you minted this, you could get the totem stats. But if you were to totem this Mutagon, because Mutagon can't lead a rally, this won't get totem stats. You have your brother watching him play Roblox? Nice. Is there an FPS bug now with hella people hunting in the same server? I feel like there is. I don't know if it's like a Roblox issue or like, I don't know. Whenever I'm in a public server with like multiple people on the same route, especially if they all have like super big effects reskins, I feel like my game, it doesn't like get laggy, it just doesn't feel super smooth. That's why I play in a VIP server right now. I just don't have that issue at all. Just playing Bloom Legacy. Hey, nice one, man. Yeah, it might have something to do with like the rainbow reskins maybe, and like everyone running around with them. I'm not entirely sure. We haven't really looked into it yet. I think it's the color changing stuff. I mean, my frames aren't going down with the dust scale low, so I don't know. So it's just the reskins of rooms that can't? No. Reskins you can give totem stats. If the normal version of that Loomian can lead a rally. So for the Kayegos, because normal Kayego can be rallied, you can totemize the reskin versions of it. It's basically Loomians that just can't lead a rally at all. So it's like your roamers, your pharoglyph. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Like, lows you can't totemize. Yeah, that's the entire point, Penguin. Is to make it so, like, your reskins are PvP viable. Oh, I forgot about the fossils. Yeah, rip the fossils. Oh yeah, I'm right here. I don't know how I forgot about those. Do the Xmas sculpts have the same stats as Gowdrone? No, they were changed. The sculpt reskins now have sculpt stats. They don't have Gowdrone anymore. Where's my red Fabergé? It's in the PC box. What the heck, Tristan? What the heck? But yeah, like the Scarb reskins were changed because it's just gonna be confusing for PvP. If you can use a Scarb reskin, it says it's a Scarb, and the person who's battling you is like fairly new to the game and doesn't know that it has Guardian stats, then it's not exactly fair, you know? Not exactly fair. Yeah, I'm anti-eagle it as well. Going forward, the pre-evolution reskins will have their normal stats. Nice. Your brother told me about Raid Boss, because his boss Loomian needs his level Loomian at 50. Yeah, that's what we would recommend. The Raid Boss Loomian is level 50, and then level 55 if it's the Nightmare difficulty. Like, they're meant to be like some late game, like, what do you call that? Gameplay loop, I guess, for people. I don't really watch TV, Joe, to be honest. Have I tried the new Nightmare Dreggodyne? Yeah, I made it. I literally made it. Your best answer for the Dreggodyne is probably Wobelisk if you have one. Wobelisk has the ignorant ability, so you just ignore the Dreggodyne stat increases. You can make it like really bulky to take hits from it, and you can deal super effective damage back. You should make a Loomian that's just straight up a stick of butter. Why? Why? Does it work if it's not clever? Yeah, it just won't be like as good as mine, obviously. I've been low-key struggling to farm the Nightmare, so I spent like 30 attempts trying to get the new saddle. There are videos that I've done last year. This Soulburst Nightmare Dreggodyne raid was in last year's event as well. I've done videos, other people have done videos on like giving you tutorials on how to beat it consistently. Let me try and see if I have any Loomians in my box right now. You can go look up those videos, you just type in like Soulburst Dreggodyne raid on YouTube, you'll probably get some tutorials. Where's my raid teams? Oh god, I don't know which box is my raid. This has to be my raid stuff. Where is these guys? These guys are the guys that I used for the raid. Like, these guys are good for like beating the raid consistently and fast, but this strategy like generally wants you to have like a teammate. Can you still use Moriel with soft water energize on its own? I have very smart, but I think very clever is probably better for that one. But yeah, you can still look up tutorials though, and like find which one works for you. Do I have a Gamma Small? I did not get a Gamma Small, unfortunately. Everything's the same now, except Soulburst Scramboss made it even easier. Okay. Good to know. So what's the team looking like now, then? Like, I'm assuming you don't lead the battle with Soulburst Scramboss, right? Like, what do you use now? I think the 2022 version of this raid was the normal Dreggodyne, not the soul bursted one. The soul burst one is a little bit more difficult. I think it's just Volcaloa nuking the health bars, then soul burst deals the stat boost and finishes it off. Okay. Got it. Can you do that solo, or is like that idea meant to be done with multiple people? Yeah, this soul burst one is a little more difficult, I would say. Will raids always be duo? Probably for right now. Balancing raids for 4 players gets crazy. Like, trying to balance 4-player raids is not easy at all. The scaling required for that is kinda nuts. It basically boils down to, if you have 3 teammates that aren't really contributing anything, then it is basically impossible for you to solo a 4-player raid boss on your own. But then on the top of that, if you have 4 players that know what they're doing, it is always going to be too easy. Like, there's just no good way for me to, like, make it challenging. I think 2-player raids is, like, the perfect balancing for it. Double Volcaloa is multiple people. Okay, got it. The set changes based on the number of players. Yeah, but it still exists. Like, that problem still exists. Like, if I make a difficulty option for 4 players, the issue still exists. Like, okay, if all 4 players are going in knowing what they're doing, the raid is always going to be too easy. Because raids are generally... I can't imagine them being anything but 1v4s at that rate. So, I don't know. I still think it's like too easy or too difficult with 4 players. Was gone for a bit. What is your current rarest catch currently? For this stream, we haven't really found too much. I think the only thing we got was this so far for this stream. No, I mean, it's not bad. It's not exactly good, though. What's up, Jihad? How's it going? Pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Make it interesting by having a chance for an NPC to have a Volcaloa that only targets you. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that's the main issue. So, if I make 4 different difficulties for the raids. If you go in solo with if you go in with 2 people, 3 people, and 4 people, yeah, I could make the solos and duos work pretty well. Trying to scale up raids though for 3 people and 4 people is really difficult. Again, for 4 players, if you go in, obviously, like, if you go in with, like, 1 person, it'll put you in, like, the 1-player version, like, difficulty. I'm talking about, like, 4 people all going in. If you go in with 4 people, all of those 4 people know what they're doing, the raid is every single time gonna be too easy. I can't make it more difficult for them. But on the flip side, I can't just make the raid more difficult, because if you go in with 4 people, and only 1 of you know what you're doing, and the other 3 have basically no idea, they're not very good at the game, it is going to be impossible every single time. So that's like the issue of balancing 4-player raids. A 2-player raid, you can carry a new player. But in 4-player raids, you cannot do that. So, to be honest, I don't think 4-player raids are really worth doing. They aren't gonna give you, like, a good challenge. Honestly, I think they're just gonna be more frustrating than anything else for people. I think 2-player raids is the perfect balance of people to raid boss. What time is it for me? It is 1:20 a.m. My sleep schedule is awful, I know. Actually, wait, 4 plays might be even easier if there's something with the fire. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. If you have 4 people that know what they're doing against 1 raid boss, even if its difficulty is scaled sky high, it is still going to be too easy, no matter what. And then there's also another issue. The more difficult I make a raid to like make it harder to beat, that gets rid of all of the that gets rid of a lot of your options on what you can use to beat it. So for like this Dreggodyne, if people are using Volcloa, Phagenaut, Wabalisk, Moriel, Pyrolon, whatever, the harder I make the raid for 4 players, some of those Loomians aren't going to be like as good or not even worth considering. Like Pyrolon, if the Dreggodyne is like twice as difficult as it is right now, Pyrolon wouldn't be viable, I would imagine. Moriel might be viable, but it might be a lot riskier. It might not be like as reliable. So that way it just like shuts down like, okay, there's only one team that you can use now to beat this raid, which I don't think is fun. I don't think is a good idea. I feel like every raid should have like a few like good viable teams. My bro said if I attempt so many times in solo raids, might well win with level 50 Loomians. Hopefully. I would recommend level 50 Loomians low if you haven't already. Are expedition raids harder? They're meant to be. They're meant to be. I can't really say too much, but yeah, I would say so. I can't go into like detail on like what I mean low. You'll see. But I'm also like completely down to like change up if it is like too difficult or too easy. What about it, Jack? Quick question about Fabergé red, blue, green. They are 1 in 300 for a specific color in general. Yes. If you encounter a red Fabergé Kaego, it is 1 in 300s. Some people think it's 1 in 100 to get a Fabergé, and then it just randomly picks 1 in 3 of them. It isn't. All of the eggs are 1 in 300s. It works out about the same. Because you have a 1 in 300 chance to get a red, a 1 in 300 chance to get a blue, a 1 in 300 chance to get a green, that works out to like 3 in 300s. Equivalent, it's the exact same. What is that, Mutagon? This is the Discord giveaway, Loomian. You can only get it if you join the Loomian Legacy Discord and join the giveaways. Xerxia posts them every week. Nice. Nice, Jack. You should add a feature to like search in the mastery tab. That would be kind of nice, I guess. So Fabergé variants are 1 in 300s. I'm just saying, the difference between having 3 Fabergés all being 1 in 300s is the equivalent to having a Fabergé being 1 in 100 and it just cycles between which one you get. Like, statistics-wise, it is practically the same. But that's just not how it's coded in the game. In the game, it is coded that they're 3 separate entities. They're 3 separate encounters. The wiki might be spreading misinformation. It ultimately, like, statistically, it is the same, but it doesn't really matter that much. It is, like, they are different, but, like, statistically, if we're gonna get into it, it's about the same thing. Brother said about events on their Discord, but I haven't played any event to get free Loomian. Yeah, the mute gun is just like a giveaway Loomian that we do every week. You're not guaranteed to win it, unfortunately, but I mean, that's kind of like what the entire point of the giveaway is. I'm not sure about that, RM. I don't think we have any plans to change the mastery system right now, but it would be like a nice quality of life update. There's just a lot of things on our list that we want to do. What's up, Krill? How's it going? Will you go more into detail about the Expedition Raids 1.9's release? Oh yeah. Do you know like how I used to make all of those, well, I mean, I still do, like, the raids videos, like, going into detail, like, okay. I think actually in my Everything You Need to Know video that I uploaded for this event, I actually told you all of the specific details for the raids. I'll probably do that for all of the Route 9 expeditions as well. Like, going over, like, what their stats are, what all of their moves are, and whatever. Why am I not killing the Kaegos? Right now, I'm not really like looking for the egg currency. I'm just looking for like alphas and gammas. So because I'm only hunting for alpha and gamma Kaegos, it's a little bit better for me to run away from them. I'm like right now, I'm just trying to maximize how many encounters I get. You have to grind for the Loomian, you know, just getting it free from the event. Yeah, basically. Does the Gleaming boost affect the eggs? Like, these reskins that I'm encountering? Yes. It's just that these egg encounters don't affect your pity encounter. Like, you'll never have pity encounter for these eggs. Have you seen that there's now cookie dough Kit Kats? I don't remember the last time I've had like a chocolate bar. That does sound pretty good though. I don't know, I remember loving the caramel Kit Kats. Ooh. I am a sucker for caramel. Yes, these reskins in this year's event, like the basic ones, not the rainbow ones, are all of the first original Kaego reskins. So, like, if I scroll up really fast, you'll see that I have all of those reskins here. These are the ones that you could catch like 3 years ago. These have a first edition badge on them now to show that these are the OG ones that you caught. Whereas these ones don't, obviously. Have I found anything good this stream? We got an alpha Frilly? Yeah, Frilly pattern. This is the only thing we've gotten today, unfortunately. Yeah, you can only get the Kaego encounters from these eggs I'm picking up. You can't get Kaegos in the wilds encounters, it's just these. What's up, Puffin? How's it going? Is it possible for the next Halloween for the Noli Metronet raid to come back? I don't know. I don't think we really talked about that. It'll probably be like a limited time event. I don't think we're bringing it back in my mind, but I don't know. If we do like a Nuller collab... Okay, let's just theory craft for a little bit, okay? I'm not saying this is confirmed or guaranteed. I like theory crafting. If we do a Nuller collab with Forsaken, add a Nuller raid into the game to get that... No, wait. Yeah. There'd be like a Nuller raids, and then that reskin would be available in the wilds. Would we bring back the Noli Metronet at the same time as well, to have like both of the collab reskins ongoing? Probably not. Hey, nice. Probably not. Like, I don't think the Noli Metronet is coming back. I'm not sure, to be honest. What Loomian do you think should get a reskin or a Nuller reskin? Zulong! And Meditoad. I don't think Meditoad's gotten a reskin yet, right? I don't think it has. I'll gladly take a reskin for those. Okay, Terrafly's a good one as well, I guess. Imagine a Mecha Zulong like the Mecha Ikazune. That would be pretty good. I mean, I'll definitely grind that. You want to see Gobademic or Dokomori? Yeah, Dokomori is just a weird one. I don't exactly know like what we could do as a reskin for Dokomori. Its design is pretty weird. Cosmic Nova Deus. That could be kind of good. That would be great. We need more reskins, so we have an excuse to put out more remodels. Oh yeah, that as well. That would be kind of cool. What Loomians need remodels the most, you think? Like, I would probably say, like, the Starters and, like, Twilight line, right? Those are probably, like, the biggest offenders. Like, I think those guys are, like, desperately in need of them. Surprised Dusk hasn't been remodeled or reanimated yet. Yeah, Dusk is another one. It's like the same era. A Cthulhu Moriel? Maybe. Perhaps. Ugh. I thought Dusk did get an animation. I think the Halloween ones got one. I think is this? To be honest, I don't remember what we've done for Dusk. I don't remember what animations we have done and which ones we haven't. Which ones we've given animate. I honestly couldn't tell you. We've done so many at this point. I don't remember. I'm not even gonna try and guess if we have or not. That might be what it is, Corey. That might be what it is. Ugh. Damn. I really need to fix my sleep schedule. I really should try and fix that in the next couple of days. Trumbull, I mean, yes, a really old one now. We need to remove Junkyard as an egg option. Junkyard is pretty bad as well, I won't lie. That is a unfortunate route to get. If we get a collab with Pillar Chase 2, we'll be happy. I don't know what Pillar Chase 2 is. That could be kind of cool though. I mean, I'm down for like any collab. I mean, yeah. It's just, I think it's good for both games to do collabs. Like, I don't see any like downsides to it. Like, the main issue is just like, okay, how can we collab with certain games? Because it's kind of hard to like think of ideas for certain games. Like, our games don't really mesh together well, so we can't really like add each other's like characters into each other's games very well. I don't know. Please just trash Hydrolon. What? What the heck, man? Oh yeah, whenever we get apartments, bro, I'm so down for apartments. Let's be honest. Who doesn't want apartments in the game, man? Apartments were so good. Like, apartments would be nice. We could, like, do a lot of, like, furniture stuff as well. Like, raids could have, like, a random furniture, like, sets you can earn as well. It just, like, gives you more rewards, more customization that you can get from, like, raids and certain stuff that you can get in aspects of the game. Collabs you could easily do those as well. Heck yeah. What I really want is a roguelike mode. Like what? Like Doodle World's dungeon modes? I like the dungeon mode. That's a big project again, though. Like, I don't know if we want to do that right now. Probably skins. Okay. What's the best thing you got so far? In this stream, I've only really gotten this and this, so not great. In this event so far, I've gotten a Gamma Red Fabergé, so I would say pretty good, I guess. Pretty good. I guess. I don't know, Gamble. I don't really decide what reskins come back or not. Is it possible to solo the Nightmare level? Yeah. Yeah. I personally use Wobblist to solo it, but I think you can do it with more eel as well. Just my Marvel Rivals main. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a while. I've actually uninstalled it. I'm probably not going to re-download it. Once you get to like a GM, like Grandmaster rank, it is like, it's super sweaty. People are throwing non-stop, or like it's like permanently triple support hell. If you're not playing triple support, the other team is, and nobody's having fun. I just don't have fun on the game anymore. It's gotten like just a little bit too much. But when I did play, I mostly mained tank. So like your Magneto, your Emma, Strange, The Thing, Venom's really good if you have like a lot of dive characters. Any more YouTuber reskins? I don't think I'm allowed to talk about stuff like that. We are open to more of them in the future, just not right now. We have like been thinking and talking about like how we can do them, but I don't think it's worth trying to like duel him right now. I mean, there's not like a lot of hype for the game, and let's be honest, there just isn't like a lot of content creators that are uploading frequently. Like the speeder. I just don't think it's worth thinking about right now. That's something for us to think about later on. Yeah, Joshua Star. Yeah. Why did I meant to get one? I don't know the exact reason. I'm guessing just because he asked for it a lot, and it wasn't like a super difficult reskin to make, I guess. Forget about himself. I mean, yeah, like, obviously, I want a reskin. The reskin I want, though, is a Galaxy Zulong, which would be a lot more work to do compared to, like, an Armenta Eaglet, which I think is just an Eaglet that's red and black and has a fedora on, I think, and a rose. So that's, like, a pretty simplistic, like, simple reskin to do. Also, I want to say Armenta asked a lot for it, but I don't know. I don't decide that type of stuff. Yeah, we haven't like really done anything low for like our content creators in a while. Like we haven't added any like new content creators to like the Discord role or whatnot. Like isn't there meant to be like a YouTuber badge down here? Am I dumb? How come I don't have that? Wasn't there meant to be like a little YouTube icon telling like, hey, this is my channel? When did that get removed? I don't remember that being removed. What? I have the verified one because I'm a dev. I wonder if Roblox just broke it. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think we removed it. Maybe Roblox doesn't allow you to have those anymore? Is he still here? 8! Do you have, like, the YouTuber little badge on your profile? The speeder? I just realized that. I'm pretty sure there was a little YouTube icon. Roblox broke a lot of Loomian stuff. That doesn't surprise me. Did the whole YouTuber program get nuked or something? No, we just haven't like really done anything with it. We'll eventually like, get back to it and we'll probably like redo it entirely at some point. There's just I can't speak. There's just not much point to doing it right now. I feel like after Route 9, it might be worth looking into. It's just not worth doing right now. Will there be dev streams during this July? We'll probably wait until like the Immunity event is out, I guess. I don't even have the Corrupted boost on, man! Get out of here, man. What's up, David? How's it going? I checked Speeder and his has a green verified. There's no YouTuber related. Okay, so I'm assuming either we removed it, Len, because Roblox has rules about that now, or Roblox updated something and broke it. It's probably one of those. I don't know which one, though. I don't know which one. I'm just gonna assume Roblox broke something. That's usually the case. That's usually the case. Oh. What would you recommend for a moveset or Moriel for the raid? You probably want Energize, Soft Water, Thunder Strike. And then for the TPs, you probably want 200 health, 200 range defense, and the rest of them, the 96, go into range attack. And then for the personality, you probably want very clever, rail sluggish, I'm guessing. Yeah, dodge would also work, because you generally want a health amulet item, so health amulet and dodge kind of go pretty well together. Yeah, crown boss is really good as well. No, item you want health amulet. The idea is just to try and stall out the Dreggodyne. I don't think Soul Nectar works great, because the Dreggodyne has got Typhoon, which hits you super effectively. Like, you resist Energy Break, and I guess technically you resist Egg Storm, but you are weak to Typhoon. I don't know what you're talking about, Lex. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, my boost ended. Do I give Optimus a Luminame or an Akalos in Tomodachi? I don't know. Which one's more fitting, I guess? Oh my god, I forgot there's eggs up here. Oh my god. I completely forgot about that. I thought eggs only spawned in this area. Yeah, but then you're weak to Typhoon Dawn. Like, Typhoon is gonna hit like a truck. I think Typhoon is actually the Dreggodyne's strongest move, technically. Fake fan. I haven't hunted on this route for a while, okay? I completely forgot about it. Is it possible for a mid-event edition in this event? I'm not sure, Jay. I'm not sure. I have no idea. What's new in the raids? It's basically just the profile background. That's about it. Do you think this event will last until Route 9? I have no idea. I don't know when the Route 9 is going to be released. We're obviously trying to get it out as fast as we physically can, but we don't have a release date planned right now. Oh. Anyway, Thunderstorm hunting video when? I'm still working on it. Is there a Thunderstorm right now? No. I think I've done like 4 hours of Thunderstorm right now. I definitely need to work on that a little bit more. But anyway, because my boosts are over and it's almost 2 AM, I'm gonna wrap up here, okay? A little bit of a shorter stream, but that's fine. So yeah, I will see you big noobs probably tomorrow? I should probably be live again. I'm gonna try and stream for a couple hours every day for this event. So I will see you big noobs later.